Hello everybody. In this video I'm going to play GeoGuessr once again. GeoGuessr is an online game where you're given an image of somewhere on the planet and you have to guess where you are as precisely as possible. In this video I'm not going to compete live with anybody, but you'll be able to play along, so click on the link in the description if you want to play along. However, I'll add one element of complexity for me, and that is I'm only allowed to see the image for 2 seconds. So there's no point in me moving around or panning around or zooming around because I will not have the time. Now I know some professional GeoGuessr players are able to do this in 0.1 second, but I'm not that good. So I'll start with 2 seconds. So after 2 seconds, the image will go blank, will go black, and I will have to guess where we are. My target is to get 17,500 points out of a maximum of 25,000. So that's roughly 70%. Well, that's exactly 70% of the points. So each round on average, I should get 3,500 if I want to stay in the range of my target. Now you can compete. You don't have to use the same script, which is the GeoGuessr blink mode. If you want to use the same thing, it's up to you, but you can also totally play normally. So I'll give you the link in the description. As I said, we're going to play the world map. I'm going to give you and me a round time of 1 second. I'm enabling the blink mode settings to 2 seconds for me be able to see the image. Moving, panning, and zooming around is allowed, so you'll have an advantage over me, a second advantage if you're not using the blink mode, because you'll be able to move around for 60 seconds and make a guess. So I've only practiced for a few seconds, literally, after installing this script. So I was close to 17,500 points, but not quite. So I'm going to try and see if I can achieve that score in this video. So I'll give you the link in the description, as I said. You'll have it in just a second when I click challenge, invite friends, and you'll have the link right here on the screen, but also in the description. So this is the link you can use to play along. Now remember, pause the video, play first, and then come back to the video to see how you've done compared to me. I have 2 seconds, and it's going to be very, very quick to see the image. Here we go. All right. Okay, so you can see my compass is pointing south. That's where the sun was. So we're in the northern hemisphere. I saw yellow lines, big trucks, big American-looking trucks. It looks very desertic all around. It could be Texas or Mexico. I'm thinking this here in Mexico, maybe this highway around here. Who knows? Let's see. All right, it was the US, much more north than I thought, and the desert obviously extends all the way here as well, I suppose. So only 1,000 points, 2,000 kilometers away. Correct in terms of hemisphere, correct in terms of the Americas, but very wrong in terms of location. Next round. All right, I know exactly where this is. I got very lucky because I could read Galerie But Montmartre. And since I'm French, I actually know Paris a little bit. So this is exactly next to the Sacré-Cœur, which is right here. And But Montmartre is just behind. I have 40 seconds. Let me see if I can find the exact spot. So you go behind Montmartre. But Montmartre should be around here, and I see this horrible insect crawling on my wall, a scary insect. So give me a second. I'm completely distracted. It's somewhere here. Okay, Place du Tag, Galerie Montmartre. Here we go. I should get my 5,000 points. 5,000 points. All right, that's pretty good. 108 meters. Not bad, but I got lucky. Let's see if I can carry on with this. All right, so I saw the license plate. It has this black dot in the middle. So this is Argentina, almost guaranteed. I don't think it's the capital city of Buenos Aires. I think it could be Cordoba, Rosario, somewhere around there. I'm going to go for Rosario just to hedge my bet. Hedging in the sense that I'm going to go in between Cordoba and the capital city. And it was much more west. Not too bad, 3,000 points. 700 kilometers. All right, not bad, not bad. Let's carry on. Okay, I see Japanese. I saw the train station. I have no idea. I'm going to go in the middle. As always, hedging my bet, Nagoya. This was actually Tokyo, 4,200 points. And the last round, I can still make it to my target of 17,000. 500 points. Okay, I don't know. I didn't have enough time. We're in the northern hemisphere because the sun is in the south. I have a slight doubt it's the US, but I don't think so. The architecture reminded me of the US a bit. But this sign at the beginning didn't look like a US sign. I'm tempted to go Scandinavia or Baltic states. I'm going to go here next to Copenhagen. It's roughly in the center, in the middle of this area. I could be very wrong here. It was the UK, 2,500 points. Summary, I'm not sure I make it. No, I'm 1,800 points short. That's a shame. My guesses were not that bad on average. It's just the first guess which actually made me lose 4,000 points, as you can see here. And the rest was actually not that bad. The last one was not amazing, but it wasn't that bad. Okay, so 15,700. Let's see. Did you do better than this? You probably did, since you had a minute to move around. Hopefully you found the UK. Hopefully that was a bit easier. And hopefully you found the United States. So maybe that gave you more points. In any case, you can see the ranking of all the players who are going to play the same map. So don't hesitate to give a look at the breakdown at the end. All right. I'm going to try another one and see if I can beat that score and get closer to my target of 17,500 points. And here's the link, which will be in the description of the video. Press pause if you want to play along, and then you can compare your score to mine by pressing play again. Let's get started. This looks American. We have palm trees. We have the mailboxes outside of the lawn of the houses. I'm going to go for Florida for this one. Yes, it's Florida, much more south, next to Miami. Almost the score that I need to 3,500 is my target on average for each round. Next round. Oh, this looks like France. The architecture, the narrow street. I'm not too certain. It could be Luxembourg, could be Belgium, but I don't think so because in Belgium you have way more brick houses. I don't know where it would be in France. I'm going to hedge my bet. I'm going to go close to Paris, just in case it's somewhere else. Oh, yes! 34 kilometers. It was close to Paris. Almost a perfect score here. Okay, let's see. All right, double yellow line, driving on the right. We're in the United States. I just don't know where. I always get confused on the coast. It's hilly, but not mountainous, but it could be on the west coast. I'm going to go to the east coast because I really don't know where else to go. It is on the east coast next to Boston. It's not a great guess, but it's not too bad. I'm 500 points below the average that I'm trying to get. Okay. This one I don't know. The sun, I didn't have the time to see if it's in Northern Hemisphere. I have a doubt if it's South Africa. I don't know where the cars were parked. I'm wondering if it's the US again, but I'm wondering if it's South Africa or Australia. Because I believe we could be in the Southern Hemisphere, and I just don't know. I think I moved too quickly. I really don't know. It could be Australia, it could be the US. I'm going to go for Melbourne. Oof, it was Australia, but it was Brisbane, or next to Brisbane. So not a great guess. All right, I believe this is the next round. Let's see if I can still make it to 17,500 points. Probably not, but let's see. 2 seconds. This is Japan with a very narrow front of the car. It's the last round. I need at least 4,000 points, but I don't know in Japan, obviously, so I'm going to hedge my bet, go to Nagoya. It was actually close to Nagoya. In between, actually not Nagoya, but 4,599 points. This gives me my almost 18,000 points. I'm above the target that I had set for myself, 17,500. Woohoo, wow. The Australia guess was really a lucky one because I was thinking the US. I think I saw a palm tree. I think I saw a car parked on the left-hand side, and I thought it was South Africa, but I thought it looked a little bit too modern, a little bit too rich. Although you have rich areas in parts of the big towns and cities in South Africa. Oh, wow. So just made it. Great guess on France here. Great guess on Japan. Lucky one. Some good guesses in the United States, which is not common. I usually get it very wrong. So that's the game breakdown. The worst guess was round number 4, Australia, not a surprise. And round 3, which was in the northeastern side of the United States. But I managed to get my target in 1 minute 42 seconds of playing. So how did you do? Did you get more or less than me? You can actually check at the end of the video. Sorry, at the end of your game, you can click on Game Breakdown and you will see how you've done against me and other players who may have played the very same map. So thanks for watching. I'm going to get a rest. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning today, so I'm going to get some rest. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.